Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here from HeavySet Tactical, and again with another knife review for you guys. I want to talk about one of my all-time favorites. This is a knife that I recently purchased by Tops, and Tops is a company that's American made. I've been buying their knives for a long time, but they have reached a level of quality, in my opinion, that just surpasses most other USA mades. Now again, I'm not here to say that Benchmade is not a good knife and that, we knives are not good, or any of the other types of knives that are made in the U.S. that are phenomenal. White River knives, they are an amazing knife. But Tops has been really making some knives for me that are just perfect, in my opinion. So this is the Tops Szabo Express. This knife is actually made for one reason and one reason alone. This knife is made for self-defense and or military application. This knife it's a design by a guy named Szabo, and he designs most of his knives with a very specific purpose for tactical or survival or safety use. This knife is made with a specific purpose, and that is self-defense. Now, I'm going to lay out a couple of facts about it first, just to give you guys an idea of the size and weight, etc. This is a beautiful knife. It has black micarta for the handle, and I really am starting I used to be a wood guy, and the black micarta and other micartas are really growing on me for their durability and for the feel and texture, and the grip on them is just amazing. So this knife is has a coating on it that is it's a Cerakote finish. It's a black Cerakote finish, or Cerakote finish, however you want to pronounce it. It has a 5.63 inch blade, a 4.75 inch handle, and the overall length of it is 10.38 inches overall. So it's just under 10.5 inches. And for my personal opinion, I think that about 10 or 11 inches is the longest I would go for a tactical knife. Usually I like something a little smaller. Now, the thickness of the blade on this is 0.16 inches, so it's just under 0.2 inches. It's 1095 steel. They also have a G10 version, and it has a flat grind on it, and it's labeled as a dagger blade, but a little later we're going to talk about why it's a very different dagger style blade than most of the daggers that I've purchased in the past. The overall weight of it is 7.5 ounces. Again, I am a huge Tops fan and a huge Lassie Szabo fan. Now, he partnered with Tops to make this knife for self-defense. This is a tactical knife. This is made to penetrate or slash, and the grip is just made so well. It does have a pointed, slanted rear detent, and I believe that is absolutely, I mean, you can hang 550 paracord from it, which I might throw a little on there. I like to usually have a small leash on my knives, but this is definitely for a non-lethal pommel strike. And I have to say, when it comes to jimping on knives, sometimes I have issues with some. Now the only jimping on this knife is right here on this flare. And I would consider this the top of the knife. As I said, daggers usually are a similar, it's the same type of blade on either side that comes out to a perfect point from the handle, squared with the handle. This is a little different. It has some recurve in it, and that's from this handle all the way down the blade, which I'm a really big fan of. So it is a penetration knife, but it's made with a slightly different type of blade cut there. Now the jimping on the back of this flare here for your thumb. Now this is a hammer grip, and I think this is the best grip for the knife. All other grips are just really comfortable, and then of course a rear grip its reverse grip is super comfortable. There's no way this knife is going to come out of my hand by accident or be pulled from my hand in any way. The jimping on the back, though, is so perfect. It's not too grabby. It's not gonna, make a hot point. It's not gonna hurt your thumb. But I'm telling you, in a hammer grip, this is so comfortable. It's really amazing. This is a phenomenally made knife, and just a great purchase. Now again, I don't get any of my stuff sent to me for free. I don't get any money for any of these purchases from Blade HQ. I do not work for Blade HQ, but I am telling you that almost all 99% of my knife purchases come from Blade HQ. I live in central Pennsylvania, and when I order a knife from those guys, I know that it's going to show up on time, which is 3 to 4 days at the most, and I know that it's going to be packaged well, and it's going to be well taken care of, well handled, and well processed. So I definitely give them all my service, most of my service, I'd say. So again, this is one of my favorite tactical knives. I bought this as essentially an oh shit knife. This is a shit hits the fan knife, and pardon my French. This is a knife that it's going to do its job every time. I've seen a lot of reviews of guys using this for campfire tasks and for utility tasks and prying tasks and all types of things, and it does not fail. It does not puncture. It does not refuse to work or cut. It is razor sharp at all times, and this is a factory blade on it that is just unbelievable. So again, I've seen some reviews on the knife before I purchased it, and I wanted to give my thoughts on it because I've had some time to carry it and some time to use it. I haven't made a lot of cuts with the knife because I wanted to keep it nice for the review, before I kind of put some wear and tear on it. But I have carried it, and it is a comfortable carry. It comes with a black Kydex sheath. This is a pancake style Kydex, so it's 2 pieces of Kydex butted up as opposed to a fold over, which is 1 piece kind of folded over like the Kaiser and some other knives I've reviewed. Now this knife, when I have a Kydex sheath, I look for one thing when I have a Kydex. I look for that positive click. Now this knife just sounds great. Has a great thumb ramp here to pull it right out, or you can rip it out. Now this knife and all other of my carrying knives, I like to know that even if I have eyes off, even if I don't have eyes on the sheath, that I know this is locked in and where it should be by that positive click. So I love this sheath. Really great grip and great pressure with this clip on here. You can pull the clip off and put it on either side, either end, put it down here, and I've tried it a couple different ways. This knife I purchased with one idea in mind, and I took it and I put it on my plate carrier on the left side. The pistol goes on the right side. This is going to go on the left side to kind of act as my last line of defense. And I needed something sturdy and something that I know is going to perform in the manner that I need it to, and that is a Tops knife down to the T. So again, you can use this for campfire tasks and all those other things. I mean, it will absolutely live up to the hype and live up to the utility side of things. I know it will because I've seen it do it, and I know I'm going to put this thing through its paces. But this is purchased by me and by most with one thing in mind, and that is for self-defense, and more of a military aspect to it. So again, a great purchase. Let's talk pricing real quick. Most sites, it's for about $168 to $172. I found it on Blade HQ, with which I will drop a link in the description for Blade HQ. They have this knife out for $163 right now. And again, you'll probably get it within 3 days of purchase. It's fast shipping, great packaging, and just a phenomenal knife. Knife company to order from. And I trust their orders. A lot of times you'll go online and you'll type in good knife companies to order from or this or that. Now, you can go right on Tops Knives, but I get a slightly better deal, and I know that it's coming immediately. I trust Blade HQ with my knife purchases. So again, it was $163. The link is in the description. And I like also there's a red pinstripe it's a small layer of material in that micarta that's red. And I believe it's just to make it, it's not only for style. I think it's to make it stand out a little bit if you were looking for it, if you perhaps dropped it and it was getting dark out, or, I'm not sure what some of their thought processes are on this knife. But that's definitely what I believe it would be. Again, if I was nitpicking a little bit, sometimes the Kydex pinches a little in here, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Another small thing, if I had to be nitpicky and annoying like some of the reviewers I don't like, I would say that this is a big face on either side, so I would like a little bit of, just a little scratchiness in there, just a little bit of grip, a little bit of texture in there. But to be honest with you, the micarta is made with these horizontal, if this is being carried vertical, those are horizontal stripes in there, grooves in there, I guess you would call them grooves or scales, and they have so much grip on them. When I tell you, there is nothing that could take this knife out of my hand. It's amazing. So I'm very happy with the grip, the blade, the size, the shape, the cut, the surface of it in every way is perfect. So I'm very happy with the purchase. And again, I like to buy some of these things and review them so you guys can check them out before you make a purchase. Again, this is John from HeavySet Tactical, and I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, so I'll keep putting them out and you guys keep enjoying them. Have a great day.